13 everyday habits that are sabotaging your weight loss. You try again and again to lose a few unwanted pounds, but all to no avail. Before you give up completely on your weight loss goals, check if you're guilty of the following habits that will sabotage any diet and exercise plan. But first, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. This way, you'll always be the first to see our new videos. Number 13. You're convinced that going on a diet will help you lose weight. It sounds sort of paradoxical, right? Well, it's true. Diets are just temporary measures you take to lose some extra weight. But experts know that an abrupt cut in calorie intake slows down your metabolism because your body thinks you're starving. Plus, weight loss from dieting usually returns in 1 to 5 years. The only way to lose and keep off unwanted pounds is to change your lifestyle. Make it a habit to always have breakfast, move more, and choose the right restaurants. These changes aren't just quick fixes. You should follow these new rules for the rest of your life. What's nice is that you don't have to make all the changes at once. Give yourself some time to get used to one of them, and then keep going. Number 12. You're into dressings and sauces. A lot of people who are trying to lose weight decide to really kick up their veggie and salad intake. But sadly, the delicious dressings and sauces we all love to smother our healthy foods in have tons of calories. And this isn't just about mayonnaise and olive oil. Even a healthy topping like hummus contains a shocking number of calories. That's why dipping veggies into a sauce, even a healthy one, can significantly ruin your diet. Luckily, there's a simple way out. Just add those calories to your food diary and don't forget to count them in your daily allotted intake. Easy! Number 11. You punish yourself for eating prohibited foods. Obviously, if you want to bring your weight down, you try to eat healthy. So you start categorizing different foods into ones that are allowed and those that are strictly prohibited. But we all still have cravings, and anyone who's ever been on a diet knows the irresistible temptation of having that donut and the crushing feeling of guilt that comes after eating it. Nutrition expert Abby Langer assures us that there's nothing tragic about giving into your food temptations. If you punish yourself every time you eat something wrong, you risk falling into an eating habit in response to your failure and gaining all the weight back. So don't completely exclude juicy burgers and yummy cupcakes from your diet. If you want it, go for it. Just know your limits. Number 10. You're afraid of being hungry. A lot of people don't like the sensation of hunger in their bellies, but it's actually really good for you. And no, we're not talking about the extreme feeling of starvation after going days without food. It's the feeling you have when your body uses up all the calories you've taken in and asks you for some more. And according to holistic nutrition consultant Mary Vance, letting your body get to this point has lots of health benefits. It stimulates cell renewal, improves digestion, and even regulates your blood sugar. Plus, when you're hungry, your body produces ghrelin, a hormone that stimulates your memory and helps fight depression. Wow! If it does all that for you, then what's there to fear about feeling a little hungry? Number 9. You stick to juices and smoothies. We all know that smoothies and fresh squeezed juices are healthy, especially if you make them yourself at home. But if you're trying to lose weight, they can really mess up your plan. Studies show that drinks don't make you feel as full as solid food does. So an orange will in fact satisfy your hunger longer than a glass of juice will. As for healthy smoothies, one glass actually contains anywhere from 150 to 300 calories. Definitely too much for just a snack. But again, if you want it, go for it. Just make sure to keep track of these calories in your food diary and you're good. Number 8. You underestimate the power of sleep. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, a good night's rest helps you cut down on fats, carbs, and sugars. Lack of sleep, on the contrary, makes you eat way more than usual. It basically forces you to reach for food even if you're full, and that only increases your blood sugar and fat storage. So if you want to shed excess weight, you'd better take an 8-hour journey to dreamland each night. This type of sleep schedule is better not only for weight loss, but for your overall health as well. Number 7. You eat fast. Studies show that it takes our body 20 minutes to understand that we're full. So if you eat faster than you should, you take in more calories than you need before you realize it's time to stop. Eating too quickly also increases your risk of developing serious problems like acid reflux and type 2 diabetes. Experts recommend taking small bites, chewing your food thoroughly, and practicing mindful eating. It means fully concentrating on your food, savoring its smell, taste, and even texture. Make time for all of your main meals. It'll only play in your favor. Number 6. You go grocery shopping on an empty stomach. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to shop for food on an empty stomach. It leads to a completely logical outcome. You end up buying more high-calorie foods than low-calorie ones. This is especially true if you don't have a shopping list. You see, when you're hungry, your body needs energy, so your brain reaches for food rich in calories. You're also more likely to buy snacks because you can eat a bag of chips right away, but you'd need time to cook a healthy chicken fillet. So just have a meal or a healthy snack before going to the grocery store. And don't forget your shopping list. Both your body and your wallet will thank you for it. Number 5. You give up desserts completely. Desserts won't hurt your weight loss plan at all, so anyone with a sweet tooth can now rejoice. Of course, moderation is key here, so keep in mind that you can allot only 20% of your daily calorie intake to satisfying your sweet tooth and still lose weight. If you do the complete opposite and stick to a nothing allowed diet, you're actually more prone to overeating. Don't think of sweet stuff as something bad and forbidden, just don't go too crazy with it either. Number 4. You think fats are the enemy. We seem to think that if we don't want to be fat, we shouldn't consume any of the stuff in our food. But not all fats are created equal. There are unsaturated, saturated, and trans fats. The type of fats you should give the green light to are unsaturated fats, such as olive oil, nuts, seeds, fish, and avocados. They remove bad cholesterol from your body, help you feel full longer, provide your body with energy, and most importantly, help you burn fat. Just stick to the right kinds and you'll be just fine. Number 3. You rely too much on exercise. People that want to lose weight almost always start hitting the gym right away, but exercise alone won't help you much with that. In fact, physical activity burns only 10 to 30% of your energy. The rest depends on your diet, so that should be the main focus of your weight loss plan. Of course, you shouldn't skip on exercise altogether. It has its own benefits. Working out can help you achieve the beautiful toned body of your dreams while also boosting your mood thanks to the serotonin that's released during physical training. Number 2. You don't keep a food diary. We've mentioned it a couple of times now, and that's because a food diary will be your greatest ally on the road to weight loss. Writing down everything that goes in your body keeps you aware of your portion sizes, food preferences, and meal and snacking times. It can also show you the link between your daily menu and your activities to see what does and doesn't work for you. If all that writing sounds too tedious for you, you can simply take pictures to see exactly what you've been putting in your body. Whatever form your food diary comes in, just do it and stick to it. Number 1. You strive for perfection. This is the last and most important thing you should remember on your weight loss journey. Nobody is perfect. If your weight isn't coming off as fast as you'd expected, don't sweat it. If you ate some junk food or went over your daily calorie limit, don't beat yourself up. Being too strict with yourself only encourages emotional eating, which leads to a vicious cycle. It's totally fine if you're not 100% perfect in following your diet plan. If you succeed 80 to 90% of the time, then you're doing great. What habits do you think are no good when it comes to losing weight? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends because you never know who might find it useful for them personally. Stay on the bright side of life, and we'll see you soon.